Hello, YouTube family. Today we'll be discussing the process of grief. I wanted to start off with a quick story about my personal life. My real mother died when I was 2 years old, and I did not know that until I was 13. And I found out at 13 years old because my grandmother raised me. And at 13, I realized then that it was something that was missing after I found out. And I started feeling angry and upset and things like that and didn't want to be around anybody. I didn't realize then that I was going through the process of grief. I thought you only went through the process of grief like immediately after something happened. But I learned that when I was younger. I didn't realize it till later on, but I went through that process. So denial is one of the things about the process of grief. Just disbelief that whatever it is happened. How could that have happened? I just talked to them on the phone. I was just at their house. A lot of reasons not to accept the fact that it has happened. And denial can be a terrible thing because it prevents you from being able to move forward from what has already happened if you deny the fact that it happened. Anger is one of the things that came along also. Anger is a very real thing when it comes to the process of grief. A lot of times that anger is to other people. Maybe if you would have looked after her better, maybe if you would have did this better, maybe if you would have took care of us better, when we were raised, maybe if you would have did this. And sometimes that anger is even pointed to God. It's really anger based upon the fact that whatever has happened, and that's an emotion that happens to come along with it. You're angry about the fact that it did happen. Bargaining is another one, kind of trying to negotiate the fact that this has happened. Trying to figure out a way where this can be undone, praying and having talks that this can't be real. This cannot be happening. And all of these are coming along the lines of the process of grief. Depression, a big one, because that's when the emotions and the mental starts to sink in, that whatever you was in denial about, whatever you was angry about, whatever you bargained about has actually happened. And it's real to you. It's no more, I don't know if it happened. It has actually happened, and you get to that state where now you don't want to be around people because it has actually happened and has affected you and has taken a toll on you and your life. And one of the final stages of grief is acceptance. Now that the other processes are complete and I have actually accepted the fact that it happened, then I could change my priorities and how I view things. Maybe I'll be a little bit more important to my family. Maybe I'll do things different. Maybe I'll try to accomplish some of the things that the person that died was setting out to do and didn't get a chance to do them. All of these things are processes of grief. And another thing I understood and realized about this process of grief, it can return. Any one of these can return. And I set them in a specific order because that's just the way that I generally have seen it happen. But they can happen in any order. They can happen in any order. You could start out with, depression. You could start out with any one of those. You don't have to, it doesn't have to be in order. And I wanted to do this video because this is the holiday season, and a lot of times people have lost loved ones, Even if they didn't lose them during the season, the holiday season, around Christmas time, times like this are times that they think about them the most. So I just wanted to make this video to talk about the process of grief and to say that we can get through that process of grief. We can get through it by just being open, honest, and willing to get through it, you know, and accepting what's going on in that process and understanding this is the process of grief. This doesn't mean anybody else has done anything wrong to me. This doesn't mean I have to be angry at anybody else. This doesn't mean I have to stop doing things. This just means that something's happened to someone tragically that was close to you, that was a loved one. And that's one thing that none of us can ever escape, because one day all of us will no longer be here. If you like this video, hit the like button, comment on it, please. I'm open to feedback. Brand new channel starting. I'm trying to get it going. I'm trying to do things that will help other people like it's helped me. And it's still helping me by even sharing it with you. So I want to thank you guys. God bless and have a good day.